Well, you guys talk a lot about big milestones and growth. Now, what I've seen growing up, and I'm sure we've all seen this growing up, is we're not growing quickly. We're not trying to grow as fast as possible. And to me, from an outside point of view on that, on the why side of it, I've always told myself it's because we want to, the bigger we grow, the more important it is to stay and act small.
Yep.
You know, would you guys agree with that? I mean, could we have grown faster? I would assume yes, but we didn't need to.
And so, as we've grown over time as well, we've been constrained by capital, but we're also constrained by, labor and team members that are experienced. And so, yeah, I think we grow to maintain our quality as it was when you ran the business, and as it's continued to grow. So we just don't want to outpace our quality, because our brand is so important to us and quality is so important.
Yeah, I used to think about, well, we don't want to add more than 10% employees in a certain year, 10 or 15, I forget the number, because they've got to learn on the floor working with others, and we don't want to make quality escapes, quality problems. That was conscientious. I thought about that.
Super intentional about training, about onboarding our team members, right? Being sure they have a great experience right from when they walk through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing I'm super proud of today is our, what do we call it? Not intern program, apprenticeship
program. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know about that?
Yeah, we have our technical education center, and we have some team members that are on the Silver Wings that have been with the company for so long, and they're really getting the new technicians that come through the door and teaching them the Duncan way, and also building them up to get their airframe and power plant licenses, right. And really becoming great employees and great team members with the team.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that. So we're growing our future team members.
I'm also, and I'll add to that, our veterans too.
Yeah.
Because obviously many of them don't come with an A or a P, but they obviously earn it here in droves. We have, throughout our 3 locations, well over 100 veterans that have received certification and a long-term future in aviation because of that. So we're really proud of them too.
And around 10% of the workforce is veterans. Yeah, or is it? Wow.
It's closer to 25. I heard
it?
22.
Wow. Nice. I didn't realize that.
Either way, a substantial amount of folks, right?
Yeah.
That serve our country.
Huge.
It's huge.
I think that's where, Harrison and I are so fortunate now too, is we aren't just learning from one individual. It's easier for us almost, because we have 3,000 people, almost over 3,000 people that we are consistently learning from every single day. And it's made our jobs easier. I think it's made this transition easier too. I know we've obviously talked about, going from generation 3 to generation 4 to generation 5, and those transitions are easier when you have people behind you, and especially when you have 3,000 people behind you and 12. It's different. I think you and I have always said we would just always try to remember that we're not at this alone.